Oh my God. I am Backkk. Back. I'm back. One more time. Woo. It's been a while. It's been almost a week, but I am finally back one more time. I took a trip. I was at your mother's house. I sure was. I took a trip to your mom's house. She had all the good food. She did everything for a nigga. No cap. But you know what else? She dropped it like it's hot. I'm just playing. I took a trip, y'all. Yeah, me and the bros. We went to the South. We were in the South. Can't give the exact location because niggas be watching me. Niggas do be watching me. But I went to the South. Had a nice time in the South. Shout out to All TV, aka Eben on, aka my nigga Elijah, the co-founder of What the Hell's Happening Sports. We was in the South. Shout out to Raw Energy. He was there too. We was vibing. We was cool. We was getting some work done. Feel me? But now I'm back. So with that being said, welcome to another edition of What the Hell's Happening Sports. It's your boy, the one and only Narrow. We back with another one. Yes. We are finally back. Now, since I've been gone, Celtics been doing their thing. Red Sox started the 2026 season. Started off, We'll talk about that first. And then finally, the NCAA Tournament. The NCAA Tournament, no cap. It's been valid. I ain't gonna hold you. It's been valid. It really has. Like, there's been a lot of quality games. Now, naturally, there's some games that have been blowouts. But for the most part, now, like, you're seeing a lot of quality basketball. And the fact of the matter is, this draft class coming up with a lot of the freshmen that are on here, like, you know, Caden Boozer, Darius Acuff, Darren Peterson, the one and only AJ DePanza here from Massachusetts, you know, from Brockton. You feel me? But you have a lot of guys that showed out, even though some of them, their season ended early. A lot of quality basketball has been played, and a lot of people are showing out for their time to get drafted. UConn had a memorable win yesterday over Duke. I'm going to show, you know, the last part of that later on because we're going to talk about college basketball at the end. But overall, it's a good time to be in sports. The UFL is back. I'm going to be honest. I don't follow the UFL like that. The UFL is basically minor league basketball. Whoa, pause. Minor league football. What the fuck? I said minor league basketball. I got to chill. It's basically minor league football, spring football, you know. Now, it's not to say I'm not diminishing it, saying that it's not great football. No, it's smooth. It's just, you know, you got a lot of guys that you don't really know about, or if they at one time had some name to them, you know, it was in college football, maybe for a year or two in the NFL. But, you know, I'll probably dive a little more into that because the season just started. So I'll probably, you know, be on that. If y'all fuck with the UFL, let me know. I'll put out content for the UFL. I got you. But other than that, we're going to get right into it. First things first, I always do this every stream. Let me go to it first because, this shit's about to help me. Hold on. If you're in the chat, shout out to the 3 people in here. Say what's up. Say what up, Cash. First things first, here we go. My computer is a little slow, by the way. So, bingo. All right, let me change this real quick. Now, I have not posted a TikTok in a week. I have not. And by the way, let me refresh this. I did lose a follower. So if you tune in and you unfollow me, nigga, you're a bitch. No cap. No, I'm just playing. But I did lose a follower because I didn't post for a week. So we got to get the followers back up. Same thing for YouTube, because obviously I didn't go live. But yeah, YouTube, same thing. I haven't posted a short in a week. But yeah, show love to the YouTube, show love to TikTok. Both my YouTube and TikToks, and we're currently live on YouTube. It's at WTHH Sports. So go subscribe to me. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube, follow me on TikTok, same username. I'm also live on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, say what's up. But if you're on YouTube and want to follow the Twitch, find me at WTHHS617. Appreciate you. Now, the Red Sox. The Red Sox. First things first, I got to show this picture. There's one nigga that changed this fucking series. It was this goofy ass nigga right here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Godly, bro. Oh my God. This milk dud ass nigga. I could palm the back of this nigga's head like MJ, bro. CB Buckner. Either this nigga's old as shit or this nigga's Stevie Wonder. This nigga couldn't catch. Bro, this nigga could not call a ball. My fault. He couldn't even differentiate a ball and a strike. Like, how embarrassing is that, bro? This nigga been an umpire forever. This nigga's ass. R.I.P. Chill. Chill, Cash. Shout out to Zay in the chat. This nigga, bro. Like it was bad, bro. This nigga right here. Hold on. Here's how bad it was. Incorrectly called balls and strikes. MLB umps in their first outing. So mind you, the ABS system, that's the automated balls and strikes shit, the robot that they got now in the MLB, finally took place this weekend. You feel me? Now you can see, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how many times, umps got it incorrectly called. This nigga CB Buckner is at 26. This nigga only called one game. He had 26 balls and strikes that were incorrectly called. Bro, you know how fucking terrible that is, bro? Like, let me full screen this shit. I can't say it because I do not want to get banned. I don't want to get banned. But he's restarted, bro. I'm sorry. He's restarted. Oh! Never mind. I'm watching the Red Sox, by the way. Watching the Red Sox. My fault. I thought Roman Anthony almost cracked a home run. No cap. No, baseball is mad fake. DR should have won. Yeah, I know. If anybody, my guy Zay, shout out to Zay, he's talking about the World Baseball Classic. DR should have won it. They had the team. Honestly, USA stole that win from them. They really did. I'm going to be very honest. We talked about it already. I know Zay's still upset about that. And quite frankly, a lot of people are. But they should have won it. No cap. That was the best team in the World Baseball Classic. That was. They had it. They just got fucked over. No bullshit. They really did. But yeah, DR should have won. But yeah, this guy's restarted. He's restarted. By the way, Sox are currently down 3-0 to the Astros at the moment. I will recap that game probably tomorrow. I'm not going to focus on this game right now. I'm going to focus on the opening series. I'm going down my Twitter page real quick because I know I got the video of this nigga CB Buckner. I got the main video. Is it this one? No, it's not. It's not that one. But I'll show that one later. I will show that one later. Just be patient with me. Where the fuck I been? I went to the South, bruh. I was in the South. Shout out to Beastly Beaner. I was in the South for a little bit. Is this it? Hold on, this is it. Hold on. Am I sharing it? Yes. All right. I'm going to play this clip. Everybody watch this. Mind you, this was called a check swing. But just watch. All right. I'm going to replay it. But naturally, because of this, well, actually, you know what? Let me play it on before I how do you call it? Before I elaborate. All right, I'll pause it right here. Now, full screen it real quick. Full screen it. What was I gonna say? Now, Trevor's story. Actually, no, let me not full screen it. Let me not full screen it. Let me go back. Now, right here, right. I'm gonna pause it where exactly he swung. All right, so they called this a check swing. I'm gonna be honest with you. This was not a check swing. That's one thing, right? So that's a bullshit call. Now, right here, Alex Cora, the manager, goes to talk to CB Buckner. Alex Cora ended up getting ejected in this game. This was the second game of the series, right? Let me see if they show it again. Okay, fuck it. They're not showing it. But let me see if they call the ejection right here. They didn't show it. But yeah, Alex Cora got ejected right there, right? And I'm telling you, bro, the way this nigga called, and mind you, I watched parts of the game. Again, I was out of town. But the way this nigga was calling the game, bro, it seemed like he just became an umpire yesterday, bro. And he's been doing it for years. It's not the first time I've seen CB Buckner call some bullshit. But the way how they have automated balls and strikes now, like my nigga, you have to call a better game than that. You have to, bro. That was unbelievable, bro. That was unbelievable. No cap. But like I said, anybody who asks, if I see you in person, I will let you know where I went. I can't really say where I went because I have certain niggas that watch my shit and are going to be on my yak. But just know I went out of town. But I appreciate the 5 people tuning in, by the way. Appreciate the 5 people tuning in. But overall, yeah, that was bad. And let me go back. I'm gonna recap all 3 games, and I'm gonna make this quick for you. I'm not gonna stay on here too long because I got shit to attend to. No bullshit. But in that game, in the same game, right? Let me go to. Is it right here? Yes, right here. Hold on. Right here. Wilyer Abreu, you, my good sir, you're that nigga. I'm gonna tell you that. Watch this. Diablo! Oh my god! Ah! No, but that nigga's a dog. Shout out to Wilyer Abreu. Oh, you didn't even watch it. L Mans. I didn't even play it. What? If somebody's watching, please clip that. That was ass. All right, let me repeat the same shit I just did one more time for the chat. Diablo! Ah! Now that was my reaction. That was my actual reaction in real life and right now. No cap. Oh my god, that was such an L. No bullshit. If anybody watched that, please, please clip that. That was ass. That was so ass. I thought I had the shit on the whole time. Wilyer Bray, you saved the game ultimately. That didn't save the Red Sox right there. With that being said, now this was the Red Sox. Right here. Now they won their first game 3-0. They lost the second game, the game that I just showed you, both those highlights with CB Buckner and Wilyer Abreu. They lost that one 6-5, and then they lost the last one 3-2. So they lost the series 2-1 in Cincinnati. They, overall, it was great. It was good games being played. It really was. Like that, every game was entertaining, but ultimately the Red Sox, they struggled with running their score position, and certain guys didn't step up. Now, excuse me, for the first game. Oh, damn. Not a bird. For the first game, right? Is it still showing? All right, bet. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Let me just fix this shit right here. All right, bet. There we go. Yeah, I had to make sure this shit was working. All right. Where's it at? Bingo. Yeah, so 3-0 the first game. Jared Crochet got the win. Pierce Johnson took the loss for the Reds, and then Aroldis Chapman got the save. So for the Reds, Sal Stewart had 3 hits, and Elly De La Cruz had a hit. And then Evan Abbott, who I have on my fantasy team, he went 6, gave up 7 hits, walked a guy, and struck out 4. That's about it. I'm only going to focus on those those stats right there because I'm gonna make it quick. But for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony, nice start to the season with the first game of the year. 3 hits. Trevor Story a hit and an RBI. Let me see. Hitting an RBI. Jarren Duran 2 hits and an RBI. William Abreu had a hit. Marcelo Meyer, who pinched hit for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa later on in the game, had 2 hits and scored 2 runs. Carlos Narvaez had a hit, and Cedar Rafaela had 2 hits in the RBI. Garrett Crochet went 6, gave up 3 hits, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Justin Slayton, an inning with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Garrett Whitlock, an inning, a hit, and 2 strikeouts. And Aroldis Chapman pitched the inning, got the save, didn't get no strikeouts or nothing. But regardless, great first win, right? Now, naturally, after this game, and this game was on Thursday. On Thursday, that was opening day in Cincinnati. That went well. Now, Saturday, since they had Friday off, they came back Saturday. Like I said, they lost 6-5. They lost it in extras. I'm going to start with the Red Sox since they lost. Roman Anthony, a hit and an RBI. Trevor Story, a hit and an RBI. That hit was a home run. William Abreu, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. One of the hits was the home run, like I showed y'all. Marcelo Meyer got the start. He had a hit. Carlos Narvaez had 2 hits. And Cedar Rafaela would have hit. They did strike out 15 times, though, as a team. So that didn't help. Sonny Gray, in his Red Sox debut, he went 4, gave up 6 hits. 4 runs came in, but only 3 were earned. A walk and 5 strikeouts. Did give up a home run. Greg Weissert, an inning, 2 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. That run was a home run. Danny Coulombe, 2/3 of innings, a hit, a walk, and a strikeout. Ryan Watson in his MLB debut, 2 1/3, 3 walks and a strikeout. Aroldis Chapman went an inning and a strikeout. Garrett Whitlock, an inning and a strikeout. Justin Slayton to take the loss in extras, 1/3 of an inning with 1 hit, 1 walk, and a strikeout. The runner that came in was an inherited runner at second base, so, that hit just brought him in. So, it's not completely on him, but the Red Sox should have won this game. And CB Buckner played a part, but you got to do more. For the Reds, so I'm not going to focus on everybody, but they did win. Matt McClain, 3 hits and an RBI. Elly De La Cruz, a hit and an RBI. Sal Stewart, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. He's had a hot start to the year. Eugenio Suarez, a hit and an RBI. And, other guys did their thing, but, I don't give a fuck. Brady Singer, the starter, went 4, gave up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts with a home run. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. I'm just trying to move on. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. Final game from yesterday, 3-2 final. The Red Sox were up 2-0 up until the 6th inning where the Reds scored 3, and ultimately that was it. For the Red Sox, they had 7 hits as a team. Wilson Contreras got his first knock of the year. William Abreu, 3 hits, 2 RBIs. One of those was a home run. Andrew Montecero had a hit. Connor Wong actually had 2 hits. Who would have fucking thought Connor Wong would have had 2 hits yesterday? Crazy. Connolly Early, first start of the season. He actually pitched great. 5 1/3, 5 hits, 1 earned, 1 run was earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Greg Weissert has had a tough start to the year. Also kind of unlucky. Pitched 2/3 of innings, gave up a hit, 2 earned runs, a walk, a strikeout, and that hit was a home run. Giovanni Moran, shout out to my Puerto Rican nigga. 2 innings, a hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts, finished off the game. But yeah, Greg Weissert has had some trouble. In this one, I'm just going to cut to the chase. Eugenio Suarez did hit the home run off him, brought in all 3 runs, so that hurt. But mind you, Eugenio Suarez did see this guy in the World Baseball Classic. So there is some history between these guys. So, yeah. That hit brought in 3-1s, like I said. Sal Stewart had a couple hits. Matt McClain and TJ Friedel each had a hit as well. But yeah, that's about it for the Reds. And Eric Lauder went 5, gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. But really, yeah, Greg Weissert, he pitched great in the World Baseball Classic, but yeah, his first couple games so far, he struggled. No cap. Now, and I'm not mad at Greg Weissert because it's early on in the year, but I tell you, he's given up 2 big hits, and they've been knocks. You know what I'm saying? They've gotten cracked. So, you feel me? That can't always happen. And ultimately, those hits lost him the game. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, the Red Sox are currently taking on the Houston Astros right now. It is 3-0. I will recap that game tomorrow, probably at work, probably at the crib. Who knows? But for right now, overall, what I got to say on the Red Sox is the Red Sox, nobody should panic. It's only the first weekend. It's only the first series of the year. Now, they have some stuff to do better, right? Before I move on, actually, there's one guy that really needs to step up. There is one guy that got to step up. I'm not going to cap. Besides Greg Weissert. And Greg Weissert, it happens. Don't trip on him. But this nigga right here, bro. Nigga, I need to see more from you, gang. Because no cap, bro. In the 3 games you were out there playing, you were kind of shucking cack. No cap. You shuck mad cack out there. 0 for 12, 5 strikeouts. Two of the balls that you actually hit didn't go out of the infield. Like, come on, my nigga. I need more from you, Caleb Durbin. I do. And again, it's still season's young. It is. I'm not really overreacting, because I'm just, trying to be funny. But regardless, I need to see more from you, buddy. And, yeah, I really do. This kid finished 3rd in National League Rookie of the Year voting last year. And for the most part, he's going to be a work in progress. He's a young kid, still learning the ropes. But overall, you're playing 3rd base for the Boston Red Sox, so we expect a lot out of you. That's really what it comes down to. Is there room for improvement? Yes, definitely. It's fine to get the jitters out. It's not the end of the world. But you also made some, certain, you didn't. I think you made one error or a couple mishaps, I should say. Fielding. It's not the end of the world, but you're in the MLB, cuz I need more from you, broski. I really do, because if not, you might get slapped with the yak. No cap. I'm being dead ass. But yeah, somebody hit a home run for the Astros. Who did a home run? This nigga. Damn. All right. Yeah, I just checked in on that game. I had to see what's up. By the way, the Red Sox are getting 1 hit right now. No cap. They're getting 1 hit. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, let's move on to the Celtics, guys. Let's move on to the Celtics. Now, since the last time we spoke, I believe we spoke. They got right with the Thunder. They got right with the Hawks. No. Oh, no. Last time we spoke, they lost to the Timberwolves. All right, yeah. So, Celtics beat the Thunder by 10 this past Wednesday night. They beat the Hawks by 7 Friday night. And then yesterday they beat the Hornets by 15. And they're losing right now to the Hawks by 11 with a minute 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Let me tune into this game real quick. I'm not completely watching it. Jason Tatum is not playing. They're sitting him because, of his injury. Well, coming back from his Achilles injury, so they're going to rest him. He's not playing back-to-backs. But again, now I will say, before I kind of dive into the other games, every time the Celtics play Atlanta, it's always going to be a tough game. Now, naturally, the game ain't over. There's still a lot of time left. But one, not having Jason Tatum out there hurts him. Jaylen Brown missed the last couple games because of left Achilles tendonitis. So, that ain't helping. But, you gotta, what's the word I want to say? You got to do what you got to do. And the Celtics are on the roll right now. So if they lose this game, it's not the end of the world, but we need them to win. Because we need them to win every game. No cap. Starting with Wednesday, I should say. Right? Celtics, well, I'm going to start with the Thunder since they lost. 119-109. SGA, 33 points, 10 to 12 shooting, 10 to 12 from the free throw line. That fucking free throw merchant ass, I should say. That nigga's a dog, but, he gets a lot of his points from the free throw line. Peyton Pritchard also missed the buzzer beater just now. He also had 2 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. The Celtics! Jaylen Brown, 31 points, 9 to 17 shooting, 12 of 14 for the free throw line. He's finally starting to get the respect he deserves by going to the line. 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. Jason Tatum, 19 points, 5 of 12 shooting, 3 of 6 from 3. Shot better this game. 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Derek White had 12 points. Again, he's had a tough year shooting, but, he's made up for it. Grabbing rebounds, getting assists. Occasionally stealing and blocking shots, but he didn't get no steals or no blocks, but it's all right. Celtics still won. Let me fix myself. My fault. Ooh, had to fix myself real quick. Who else? Neemias Queta had 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. And then finally, Baylor Shireman, 11 off the bench, and then Peyton Pritchard, 14 points off the bench with 2 rebounds and an assist and a block. And a block for Peyton Pritchard. Who would have fucking thought? But yeah, Celtics with a great win against this Thunder team. The Celtics, that's the first time the Celtics beat the Thunder in I want to say, about 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. So that's insane. That's crazy. Now, Jaylen Brown did not play in this one against the Hawks. Again, 109-102. Starting with the Hawks since they lost, Jalen Johnson had 29 points. Nickeil Alexander-Walker had 20 points. I got him on fantasy team. Shout out to him. And CJ McCollum, the deadline acquisition, or before the deadline acquisition, 21 points as well. For the Celtics, Jason Tatum had 26 points. Shot 8 of 24. Shout out to Kobe. 8 of 10 from the free throw line. He did shoot 2 of 8 from 3. So, he's still getting his legs back in the shot back. So it's not the end of the world. 12 rebounds, 5 assists. Peyton Pritchard with 36 off the bench. 13 to 23 shooting. 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Luka Garza with 11 off the bench. Derek White had 10. Another tough shooting night, but he had 4 rebounds, 5 assists. No steals or blocks this game. Again, that's 2 games in a row. That's a rarity. Sam Hauser also added 10. So there you go. And then last game, yesterday, this one right here. By the way, I'm not going to show highlights. I'm just flying through this. Starting with the Hornets, LaMelo had 19. Miles Bridges had 14. Con Knipple had 13. Brandon Miller had 13. Liam McNeely had 10. Sion James had 11. And Kobe White had 11. But for the Celtics, Jason Tatum, his best game as a Celtic this year. Best game, hands down. 32 points, 12 of 23 shooting, 5 of 10 from the three-point line, 5 rebounds, 8 assists on a block. Neemias Queta, 17 and 8. Payne Pritchard in a starting role, 28 points, 10 to 18 shooting, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. Baylor Shireman with 14 off the bench. Now, I do have some other news. Jason Tatum did something. He actually did something. No cap. Hold on 1 second. He did something. If it just pops up. There we go. Here we go. Just had to make sure I grab this. Would you look at this? Jason Tatum and Nikola Jokic. But Jason Tatum won Player of the Week this past week. My young nigga is back. One more time for Mr. Tatum. Hey, man, he did his thing. You know, he went 3-0. All three wins we just recapped. 25.7 points, 9.7 rebounds, 6.7 assists per game in his 3-0 in the week. Celtics went 3-0. Yeah, man. He's not all the way back yet, but this is a step. Shout out to Jason Tatum one more time. Round of applause. Celtics currently losing by 16 points to the Hawks. So, you know, yeah. By the way, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm gonna look at the stats. I'm gonna look at the stats. Because I just want to see how it's actually going. All right, Jaylen Brown's having a tough shooting night. Derek White, another tough shooting night. All right. And then who's shitting? All right. Yeah, we will recap this tomorrow for sure. We will recap that tomorrow. Yes, we will. All right. Now. Last time we spoke, we talked about the Elite Eight. So, starting with the East to the NCAA Tournament, Duke took down St. John's 80-75. Michigan State and UConn took down Michigan State 67-63. In the East region, still for the Elite Eight, UConn defeated Duke 73-72. This one right here was one of the craziest finishes you will ever see. Let me see if I have the footage. Yes, I do. I have the footage. This right here, man, will go down as one of the all-time moments in the NCAA tournament history. I'm not going to speak. I just want y'all to watch. Oh my God! What is it? Braylon Mullins? You're black, my nigga. You're black. Shout out to the black community. You're part of the black community. That was one crazy shot. Now you see, let me go to the end real quick. The legendary Bobby Hurley. Legendary coach Bobby Hurley in the high school ranks. That's his mom right there. That's Dan Hurley's mom. That's his dad. Was in attendance. That's an all-time moment right there, y'all. That is an all-time moment. One more time for UConn. Now, I'm going to play this one more time with no sound, but look. Now the ball's inbound, right? It goes to Cam Boozer. It goes back to the black guy. Black nigga. No, I'm just playing. It goes back to bro. Caden Boozer gets the ball, right? Now, no cap. Both defenders jump. If nobody jumped, this man right here would have had the ball and the game would have been over. But the ball getting tipped, no cap, the ball getting tipped, the shot won the game, but that was the play right there that did it. I tell you, if I really think, right, hold on. So once Caden grabs the ball, if he would have faked the pass, they would have jumped. He would have got the pass off. Duke would have won that game. No bullshit. It's tough that they went out like that. That's 2 years in a row that Duke has had arguably the best team in the tournament, and they can't get to the Final Four, let alone a national championship. That's tough. But UConn, shout out to New England, man. Hey, UConn's still up, man. They're trying to go for their third national championship in 4 years. UConn one more time. Tough way to go out for Duke, but hey, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, going back. In the West, Arizona defeated Arkansas 109-88. Purdue defeated Texas in a thriller 79-77. Arizona and Purdue played in the Elite Eight. Arizona won. They move on to the Final Four. In the Midwest region, Michigan took down Alabama 90-77. Tennessee with the upset over Iowa State 76-62. Michigan took on Tennessee. They won 95-62. That wasn't much of a contest. Michigan is in the Final Four. Iowa and Nebraska. Iowa upset Nebraska 77-71. Illinois defeated Houston, kind of an upset, basically, the lower seed, 65-55. Illinois defeated Iowa 71-59. Illinois in the Final Four. So your Final Four teams, UConn will take on Illinois and Arizona, Michigan. I'm going to be honest. As much as I want UConn to win the national championship, whoever wins between Arizona and Michigan most likely is going to win the national championship. I'm going to be dead ass. So it's Koa Pete versus Yaxel Lindenberg. That's going to be a great matchup. But and mind you, UConn and Illinois played each other earlier this year in Madison Square Garden. I believe it was Black Friday, and UConn won. So, hey, this is going to be a good game, bro. This is going to be a good game. No cap. Both games will be good games. Let's see what happens Saturday night at Lucas Oil Stadium where the Colts play. Saturday night's going to be crazy, cuz. Clap it up for the NCAA tournament. It has been a great one. But yeah, getting out of here right now. I didn't want to make this a long stream. When I start streaming, when I get back up to streaming tomorrow, it might be at work. It could be at the crib. So that's one thing. If it's at the crib, I'm back to my setup. I'm going to be more consistent going back to my setup. I know the Wi-Fi kind of be laggy down there, but I got to do what I got to do. That's one thing. Second, TikTok and YouTube in terms of shorts and the videos posted on TikTok, on YouTube shorts and videos posted on TikTok, I should say. They will be back tomorrow. I'm going to get back on the grind with that. I took some time off I think it was either a week or a week and a half, whatever it was. I took some time off. I'm going to get back to the grind. I got to. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate the chat. Shout out to Zay, my dog. Shout out to BC Beaner, a.k.a. Brian, my dog as well. I believe All TV tuned in. Shout out to All TV. My geyser. But yeah. But overall, hey, I appreciate everybody. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, like the video up, subscribe to What the Hell is Happening in Sports on YouTube if you're tuning in at WTHH Sports. Follow the TikTok as well. Same thing at WTHH Sports. I'm also live on Twitch. If you're tuning in to Twitch or want to tune in to Twitch, you can find me at WTHHS617. Feel me? But yeah, I'll let you know what's up with the Red Sox tomorrow. Also with the Celtics. Currently, the Sox are down 4-0, and the Celtics are getting belted right now. So we'll have some stuff to talk about tomorrow. But yeah, man. Oh, and a nigga got hit. Tough. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all. This has been another edition of What the Hell's Happened in Sports. It's your boy, the one and only Narrow, and we were back with another one. I love everybody. Be safe. I'm going to catch you on the flip side. And don't do nothing stupid, y'all. Peace.